So carrying on my discussion of favourite things. So letter J, why do I keep saying number? I mean letter. Letter J would be jogging bottoms, because they're comfortable, and I love jogging bottoms. They're stretchy, they're my favourite. I just like jogging bottoms in general. And obviously, the summer version, the Harims, which are basically like summer jogging bottoms, aren't they? Yeah, they're just my favourite. They're just very soft and comfortable. K is kitchen, because it's my favourite room in the house. It's where I spend most of my time, because I like cooking, and I just love any feature of the kitchen I like. L stands for learning, because I love learning. I need to be learning. My brain is constantly needing to be learning. If it's not learning, it's thinking, why am I not learning? It thinks I'm wasting time. It has to be learning. It has to be thinking all the time. Problem is, it's got too many ideas. I've got too many ideas. Not enough time to actualise them. It can then be overwhelming, because I get so obsessed or fixated on one particular idea. Again, I don't know what order to do things in. And I'm not very good at this whole adulting thing, because I get too fixated on one thing and I spend hours obsessing, and it can sometimes take me hours just to come to one decision. So I can spend hours fixating, trying to reach a decision, and I can't do anything else in the meantime. Whereas I'm sure most people can still get on with their life while they're letting a decision through. I can't do that, because I'm still with the thing I'm thinking about. But yeah, learning. I love learning. As long as it's something that I've chosen to learn about, not something that someone else has imposed on me, though, that's a different thing entirely. M stands for mugs. I love mugs, just in the same way I love bowls. In actual fact, I'm just going to show you one. Just wait a moment. This mug here, which I got recently, is from the Otter House collection. I love Otter House. Reason being is that these mugs, they are made to last. I've already had one of their mugs that I've had for quite a number of years now, and it doesn't have any scratches on it, nothing. They're very durable. You can tell they're good quality. You can tell it's not going to chip easily. These are really good, solid mugs. At pretty good prices as well. I think this one cost £5. Pretty good prices, but they're really durable. And also they have a really pretty picture on them. And this one's by Pollyanna Pickering, who I think is a well-known nature artist. And I just love it, and it's just so pretty to look at. It's like a work of art. So yeah, I actually went and got 2 more of those, because I just had to have the other 2 as well, because they're all so pretty and unique, and I just love mugs. And I like those ones because they're like retro and old-fashioned. Quite hard to come by these days, those old, straight, small ones. So yes, mugs. The other thing beginning with M is muffins. Muffins, if you're American, by the way, I'll talk about American muffins. So yeah, you like the sweet ones, that like cake. I love muffins because because they're really easy to make. It's easy to make a cake. I just like making muffins, and I feel I'm quite good at making them. And memory. Yeah, that's the other thing. And memory. I spend a lot of time going over the past in a good way. And I've got a very good memory as well. It's a very visual memory. I can think. I guess it's a very sensual memory. That's right. I can vividly conjure up memories from years ago, from when I was a kid. The smells, the sights, everything. And it just gives me a lot of satisfaction. N for nostalgia. I'm a very nostalgic person. This probably ties into the reason why I'm into history, and I like old objects. And it gives you a sort of sense of place and a sense of time, and it's very sort of grounding. And even I could be nostalgic for decades I wasn't even alive in. Don't get me wrong, I'm nostalgic in a critical way. I'm aware that in many respects, I'm not someone who's like mythologises the past or anything like that. I don't do that. But I'm nostalgic in the sense that I sort of see there are certain things in the past that were better than now. For example, less cars on the road, a slower lifestyle, and certain things that were better in the past. And I'm nostalgic for that. And it also makes me a little bit sad that certain things have gone down the toilet. with modernity, even while other things have obviously got better. and I wouldn't want to live in the past for obvious reasons. There are certain things that weren't good, but nostalgia, particularly for my childhood, because in many ways things were better when I was a child. I don't think I'm looking at it through rose-tinted spectacles. In many ways things were better, as things usually are when you're a kid and you get older and you have to get older. The other thing, nature. Yeah, nature, the natural world. And nutrition, because obviously connected to food, and I'm very interested in nutrition and healthy eating and the science behind it. Order. O is for order. I like order, I hate chaos. P is for porridge, the best foods known to humanity. It is so easy to prepare, it's like a complete meal and you can add anything to it. And if I had to, I could live on it. Morning, noon, and night. All hail the oat. P is also for public speaking, because I do like public speaking, and before COVID I did quite a fair amount of it, often talking about helping people understand autism and doing training and stuff like that for local autism organisation, and I enjoy doing it, and I don't get stage fright. If I'm talking about something I'm passionate about, I enjoy it. It's like didactic, you're just imparting information. I enjoy it. And also P for philosophy. I'm interested in philosophy. Q is for quiet. I get overstimulated very easily. I need things to be quiet just as much as I need things to be orderly and under control. I don't like chaos. I don't like overstimulation. I'm a very introverted person. I guess you could say I'm an extreme introvert, probably as introverted as you could come, which surprises some people because I can be quite chatty and I can come across, and I guess I can be quite loud at times myself, but I am definitely an introvert. I get very overstimulated. To go somewhere else because I'm autistic as well, it can be hard at times to know what's what, but yeah. And R is for routine. I like routine. I need routine. Just it's connected to my need for order. And also R is to do with recipe books. As I said earlier, I do collect books, but particularly recipe books and cookbooks. S is for soup. I love soup. It's a food that's very easy to eat. It doesn't contain any surprises. It's just a very easy, simple, but you can do a lot with it, and it's also a good way of eating healthily as well. It's just very easy to prepare, very nutritious, and it's a bowl food, and I like bowl foods, and I love soup. S also stands for sheep. One of my favourite animals is sheep, because they're very innocent and they're not aggressive, and they just eat the grass, and they live a very natural life, and I just like them, and they're really, really cute, and they mean no harm, and they're just adorable, and I feel they hold a lot of answers to life. Basically, Buddha is a sheep, you know what I mean? Yeah, sheep. And S also stands for synesthesia, because I am synesthetic, and I do like my synesthesia, the way I see colours or numbers, and very visual, and the way it's all mapped in my head in this very concrete, visual way. I love it. The way I see numbers and letters as having colours. I can't imagine what it's like not to have that, but I do like my synesthesia. And T is for tea and teaware, because I love tea and teaware. And I also like trees. So tea is also for trees, because we need trees, and trees are calming, part of nature. The more trees, the better. They shouldn't be cut down. They're great, because they are, I love them, so clean the air. I don't have a U. I don't know what I put for you. There, I haven't got you there. I don't know, I couldn't think of anything for you. V is for vintage, because I like vintage stuff. Retro, and just like it. W is for winter. I love winter. I love it. Dark, cold, hibernation. I should put, when I put H for hoodies, but I should also put hibernation under H as well. But yeah, I love winter. X, I don't know. I didn't think of anything for X. Y, YouTube. I love YouTube. Always on it in the evening. I use YouTube to relax. And Z is for zest. in two senses of a word. The zest of fruit, for example lemon zest, because zest always gives so much flavour to food, and also zest in the sense of zesty and being enthusiastic and having zest, which is always a good attribute in a person. So that's my A to Z of favourite things. So thank you for watching.